People, what is going on? It's your boy Rich. Hope everybody is doing well. I just rushed up here to get the stream started. Let's see.
I got the belt in the bag running away.
They need to set an example. So what I would do is show all of you. There is no room for good enough in AEW anymore. If you don't believe in this man, don't believe in the future he's seeing, there's no room for you in our all elite.
Boy, that rock and roll express shit sucked.
Everything he wants. Everything he wants right in front of you, dog. I've been listening since the beginning. Writer started. You want AEW to be a place where initiative. Well, guess what, Mox? I took initiative. I won the casino gauntlet.
Hobbs will challenge for the AEW Championship.
I stood up to you. You backed away. You cowered out. Mox, I'm gonna make you my bitch. Cincinnati, Ohio. Maximum Carnage.
The first ever women's casino gauntlet.
For a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship at Grand Slam, Australia.
What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all stopping through.
Against Private Party and Mark Briscoe.
I'm coming for you. This isn't what you think it is.
You haven't seen anything yet. I'm gonna choke your ass out.
There is only one God of professional wrestling. I'm back.
Anytime.
In this ring in front of you people, then I'm just not living.
Well, look who's back from the dead. The Don Callis family. No, not the big. No. Kenny Omega returns to the ring to take on the Machine, Brian Cage.
Still the best belt machine. Still the cleaner. And it's
This
not
shit right here about to be lit. Let's go, Kenny. Cage fired up for this match.
174 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage. We are beginning our program here tonight, Taz, with a match 13 months in the making. But Brian Cage doesn't care how long this match has been anticipated for. He cares about the statement he gets to make.
It looked like they in Club Lavella.
Absolutely, it's an amazing opportunity for the Machine, Brian Cage, and as most fans know, I have a long history with Brian Cage. I introduced him, brought him into this company, and he's been doing amazing. I think Don Callis, well, he's about to put headsets on. He's over here. Don Callis about to join us at the announce desk. Maybe we'll get lucky. He won't put the headsets on.
Let's go, Big Ken. Whoop that ass. Feel the aura. Feel the god of pro wrestling.
Gentlemen and fans all over the world, this is a big moment. As you can hear, 403 days since Kenny Omega has been in an AEW ring to wrestle. We missed him at all in 2024, guys. It is great to have him back, but I'm going to tell you, Brian Cage is looking to make a hell of a statement here tonight. This is a way to open up Maximum Carnage. And as Taz and I mentioned, we are joined here at the announce desk by Don Callis. And Don seemed to be cowering behind the Murderhawk monster, Lance Archer. I think thanks in large part to how Kenny greeted your interruption last week.
New gear.
I was victimized last week. I came out to congratulate him on coming back from this injury, and he didn't let me talk. He attacked me. So, yeah, I got Archer out here because I had to go to the hospital.
Did he attack you maybe because of how you stabbed him in the head with a screwdriver?
Can we focus on this match, please? Brian Cage, this is the biggest night of his life.
And I'm going to tell you right now, you can look at Kenny dancing back and forth. He looks in great shape. He is more than ready for this match. This is an important match, guys, in the career of Kenny Omega, which has been one of the greatest careers that we have seen in all of wrestling.
Yeah, Kenny, you mentioned, or Tony, you mentioned the fact that Kenny Omega out of action for all of 2024. This match, 13 months, more than 13 months in the making. And if you joined us in AEW in the last year, you've not seen Kenny Omega compete. He is one of the most decorated wrestlers in all of professional wrestling. A two-time former AEW World Trios champion, former AEW World champion, the first non-Japanese wrestler to win the G1 Climax tournament in New Japan Pro Wrestling. In the 30 years of this history, this man has done it all, Taz.
No, he absolutely has, and one major thing, he's a pioneer of AEW, was one of the men that helped start this company, and right now he's trying to take out that big wheel, that leg of Brian Cage.
And listen to the fans, they are right behind him. He made his return in the ring in Japan recently, but this is the first time in an AEW ring, and he's going up against Brian Cage, who's going to try to take him apart. But we've seen Kenny go through a lot.
We saw it last week when Brian Cage
How y'all
struck Kenny
feeling out
Omega
there?
in the abdomen. He's had the surgery for the diverticulitis, more than a few feet of his intestine removed, and Cage honed in on that instantly, going after what is a perceived weakness in the Best Bout machine.
Why else? What else would you do? I mean, this is professional wrestling. You target a weakness. You go after it. Kenny Omega is bloodthirsty, and he's paying right now for what he did to me last week.
Well, Don, I agree with you.
Cage is showing the strength.
After the injury, that's the right thing, as Cage is showing his power. And Don Callis, I want to tell you, as you know, I used to manage the Machine Brian Cage, and he was on the cuffs back then of being the world champion. And I got to tell you, man, you have taken him to new heights right now. He's looking amazing. Congrats to you on that.
Sometimes, Taz, as you know, the secret is just getting the talent to listen to you. And I think Brian and I had a breakthrough, and he's got a chance to destroy Kenny. What is this now?
Cage was going after the midsection, jamming the shoulder into the ribs, into the abdomen of Kenny Omega. Omega
flips
with
over.
that front chancery, but Cage too powerful. Just
So good to see Kenny back
Omega
here in
up over his head.
AEW.
Now Cage
Saved
turning
this
the corner once again,
promotion.
lariat.
Brian Cage is so big and so strong, we haven't even scratched the surface, and he's
Menu does
taking
look
it
cool,
all
though.
tonight on Kenny Omega.
He's like 2 levels.
And now the hammer throw into the corner. Kenny sent in hard, but the boot awaits the jaw of the machine, Brian Cage.
Look at Omega go.
Ooh, Omega, a bit of a stumble there, but
It's all right.
Cage, powerbomb.
That's the problem, and I think Omega knows you can't deal with the power of Brian. You got to use your athleticism, which Kenny Omega just did.
Oh, you got to watch Kenny here now.
That reversal by Kenny Omega. The Hurricane Rana sends Cage retreating
He's
to
busted
the outside,
open
perhaps a
from the
spot
Gabe
of
Kidd
blood.
cut.
Yeah, if you're new to AEW, to Don's point, you got to watch Kenny here, because Kenny Omega can fly. He's insanely athletic, guys. As we know, he's a daredevil.
Yeah.
He can do a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything, Kenny Omega.
He's going to dive right on Brian.
Wait
Nah.
a second.
Archer.
Lance Archer of the Don Callis family.
V-trigger this nigga.
Kenny Omega, the high boot into the jaw of Archer, but meanwhile, Cage creeping back into the ring and decking Omega with the lariat.
The distraction definitely helped Brian Cage, and can't blame Cage for utilizing what Lance Archer attempted to do, and it worked.
Hey, they say, hey, Kenny Omega throws out the rulebook all the time. I had a first row seat to it.
Right, you were at Kenny
Stand
Omega's
up, stand up.
side when he
Stand up.
claimed his first AEW World Championship, as now Omega and Cage on the floor. Cage, the hard whip into the barricade. The
They flipped that
unforgiving
man right off. Ooh, change the camera angle. Y'all catching Brian Cage in the back of the head. We don't want to see that.
Wait, I agree. You got
That hair is going fast.
He's resilient. He's tough.
As now Cage once again maneuvering Omega head first into the apron.
Don, I must say, you're more animated and more into this than I've seen in a long,
I
long
want
time.
this whole Kenny Omega thing over with. I
Cage
want it
now, wait a second.
That's a
Cage.
Ooh, dropped Kenny on the table.
Press
Right on the guts.
And look at this.
God damn.
Immediately holding that abdomen.
My God, that's exactly the problem. And now auction while the ref is dealing with Brian Cage. Look at this. Look at this.
Don Callis out here rolling up on my dog. See, them ain't no real Kenny Omega fans back there. I'd have jumped the barricade to help. Ain't nobody's gonna beat up Kenny in front of me. Absolutely not.
Live on Dynamite.
There's a shift happening.
Yeah, man. So I'm mute the commercials and all that. Don't really need to hear those. But man, good to see Kenny here. Hopefully they pick up the pace a little bit. They started a little slow, but to get some heat on Kenny, and Don is putting his hands on him, which is rare. You know, for as much as Callis, you know, kind of sells out, he usually aids the cheating. He doesn't do the cheating. So make sure you are hitting like on the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me this evening. And we're going to, you know, have a lot of fun here. As I share the joint, make sure you guys are sharing the stream. That's what I'm doing. Hope everybody's chilling, enjoying the match here. And let's see. Kenny's still on the outside of the ring here. Archer looks like he's talking a little junk. As we're back.
Welcome back to Dynamite Maximum Carnage, the in-ring return of Kenny Omega and All Elite Wrestling, thus far being spoiled by Brian Cage and the Don Callis family, almost in equal measure.
What a special night for Brian
Ooh,
Cage.
that boy's strong.
This feels like one of the biggest matches, the most important match.
As now Cage the cover, the inside leg is hooked, but Omega breaks free.
That we've had in a long time, maybe forever here in AEW. Can Kenny Omega mount a comeback?
No.
Can he be successful
No, he
after
can't.
being out of all of 2024?
You cannot go in against a guy with Cage's size and power coming off a near life-and-death diverticulitis situation. Cage is going to rip those intestines right out of his body if he gets a chance.
I would say most people would agree, but
Man,
no,
talking a
most
bunch
people
of
are not
shit.
Kenny Omega.
Now Omega, an athlete quite like any other. Taz, for all the praises of Brian Cage that we've been singing Omega, I mean, his track record speaks for itself. Not only what he did in Japan, but what he's done here in AEW. Aside from being a
Kenny out there hitting him with the joint. I want to see the Muto style V trigger.
You see the fight in Omega. He is just trying to stop this onslaught of Brian Cage.
Whooping ass here.
Omega
Just keep fighting, guys.
definitely using that knee, catching Cage on the jaw, and now Omega. The hammer throw on the ramp, reversed. Omega.
Ooh, you about to reverse that?
But
This is bad here for Kenny.
Power bombs went into the ring.
Omega
God
lands
damn.
hard. Callis celebrates, and Brian Cage continues the assault.
Well, that's the power.
Hits Kenny with the F5 or the F10.
The cover, the lateral press, 2. Omega, the narrow escape.
Excalibur, no one knows Kenny Omega better than I do. And I've seen him in like this situation a couple of times, and I'm telling you he's going to lose this match.
And we see another look at the powerbomb over the
Can't wait till he picks this man up for the one-win angel. Oh my God, it's gonna be glorious.
It's tough to see his head there, but yeah, his head definitely whiplashed on the mat.
And Don, to your point, you've seen Omega when the chips are stacked against him, or the deck is stacked against him, but Omega at that time had not.
Kenny hair looked crazy.
Is he a different athlete than that?
It's like when he comes to America, he ain't got access to the Japanese hair folks. Moonsault. This man's selling his diverticulitis.
And Cage continues to attack the midsection of Omega.
Ooh, pump handle drop. Some kind of spinning move there.
Tightly covered. 2.
Guys, that was a tough landing for Kenny Omega on that one as well, on that pump handle.
Man, this nigga tough, man.
As
He's
Don Callis
tough.
drops the headset to do some coaching.
I like how Don Callis' head is like never healed
And
from
guys,
that
I'll
cut.
be honest with you, he is one
That
of the
shit's
greats of all
just staying there
time.
for life now.
This is so important in his career.
There's no question. I'll be honest. I never thought he'd come back from the diverticulitis. I thought that was it. He came back stronger and more lethal than I've ever seen him. But this family is ready for a fight, as you're seeing tonight.
Omega.
That's how you put someone over, Don.
Nice. That diverticulitis, multiple feet of his intestine removed in the surgery.
This is a big mistake. You don't come back off an injury like that.
Hey, man, what's this nigga about to do, bro?
Brian Cage. I think we're going to be talking about this week as a huge mistake on Omega's part.
Kenny slapping his man upside the head.
Brian Cage, unlike him to go to the top rope too often. Uh-oh.
Omega.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. He did that to Hangman before. Cage kicks out after the V trigger.
Grace for Cage, Taz, was the fact that knee was slightly off target.
That top rope was unbelievable. Go ahead, Taz.
It was. I mean, and you see right here this power bomb and how hard the head whip through. But watch here. Watch the knee strike. Yeah, it caught him more in the cheek. That's to your point, not on the button, but man, it's impactful in the speed that Kenny builds up.
Crowd has come alive here for Kenny Omega. This could be the V trigger.
Omega.
Got to move. He's got to move.
Cage in his sights. V trigger. No. Cage sidesteps.
Oh, brother.
German suplex. Omega had to fight his way over that top. I boot into the jaw. Now Omega likes that snapdragon suplex.
Look
Cage
at that.
does that extremely well. Discus lariat ducked. Omega.
Under. V trigger. Oh, my God.
Here comes Omega with the knee.
Get out, get out, get out.
Oh, man. Cage is in trouble.
Another V trigger.
V trigger from Omega. He's got Cage reeling.
I think he wants that.
Did we see this dragon suplex?
No, maybe not. I thought he was going for that dragon. The dragon suplex.
Oh, no, not a chance. Not a chance.
Omega could be thinking one-winged angel.
Too big, too strong. Too big. Come on, Brian.
He got him up. Oh, my God.
Is he going to do it?
He's got him up. He's got him up.
Game time.
Angel center of the ring. 3, that is Omega wins.
That was all right.
Gut check, if I can use that term with Kenny, a gut check to get the win.
Strap him up.
On Dynamite Maximum.
Hold on, wait a second. Archer and now Kyle Fletcher of the Don Callis family.
This is all of Don Callis' people, hence the word family, and they are going to put a beat down like crazy on Omega.
Yeah, the Protostar showing him who the new boss
Did
is.
start a goal. I will hit 50 squats if we meet it. Look for at least 5 super chats. If we get there, I will start working out on this bit. And here comes Fletcher. And here's Ospreay saving him again.
Ospreay, unlikely allies with Kenny Omega. We saw 1 week ago the stalemate.
Runs out with no music.
Floor, but behind him.
There you go, drive it.
Archer.
V trigger.
On Ospreay's throat. Ospreay.
Oh no. Boom.
Landing on his feet, the Enziguri has Archer staggered.
Turns over. Big V trigger from Kenny. Hidden blade. That looked a little too coordinated, like these boys know what they're doing. Like they might have a tag team finisher or something.
Against the Don Callis family.
Don, where are your men? I don't see him anywhere.
Shut up, Schiavone.
Man, they talking a bunch of shit.
Ospreay, 2 men that have been wronged by Don Callis. Finding common causes now. Ospreay throwing his body at Kyle Fletcher on the floor.
Where's Ospreay?
Wait a minute.
What music is this?
How many guys do you have, bro? Damn.
That's Takeshita?
Forget
Yep.
about the AEW International Champion, the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, a man who in 2023 pinned twice in the span of a week, and now going at it, hammer and tongs.
2 men with a lot of history, Excalibur. They know each other quite well. Watch out from behind.
Gotta get out.
Fletcher.
My God.
That snap half and half, and now Takeshita.
Whoop.
Back.
But Ospreay, the former international champion, trying to even the odds once again. Fighting valiantly, but Fletcher the shortcut, the thumbs in the eyes.
Well, that worked.
God damn, Takeshita.
Just dropping Will Ospreay. Too many numbers, just too many men.
You are right, Taz. The numbers are just basically 5-on-1 here.
And
They're
now
not done. They're not done here, dude.
Takeshita and Fletcher. Raging fire, the roster. Omega and Ospreay laid out here tonight, Taz, by the Don Callis family.
Hey, like it or not, an extremely impressive outing by Don Callis family for sure. Two massive fan favorites laid out right here. The returning legend Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay both dropped.
A Pyrrhic victory for Kenny Omega and his Dynamite return tonight. Well, the Don Callis family, Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita specifically, Tony, leaving.
They might need additional help. Where's a tag team that can help these guys? Anybody know one?
Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay.
You want to talk about maximum carnage? That's what Don Callis family just laid out here. Maximum carnage.
But it's great to see Kenny Omega win.
Dude, Takeshita looked like he been eating well
in his career, but his first one since
Cinnabon getting him.
Kenny Omega victorious tonight, but at
It's all good though.
cost? Left laying
Now Will and Kenny whoop.
Likely ally Will Ospreay tonight to kick off Dynamite Maximum Carnage.
And now you saw Don get the cheap shots in after both men were down, just like Don Callis. He's worthless, guys. He's absolutely a horrible person, but he's got himself quite a family.
Yeah, they laid out some heavy physicality. Did the Don Callis family? They made a statement heavy, Excalibur, with Omega and Ospreay.
But fans, we talked about what a big program it is. It will culminate in tonight's main event. Jon Moxley puts his AEW World Championship on the line against Powerhouse Hobbs, the man who 1 week ago won the Casino Gauntlet match to earn the right to challenge Mox here in enemy territory. But coming up next, a huge trios match. Private Party, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, teaming up with Mark Briscoe to take on the Hurt Syndicate, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, and they
Glad Kenny's back. Very happy.
Successful return for Kenny Omega with the international champion standing tall, Will Ospreay.
This is a good promo by MVP. Saw it on social media
Adept at managing
and all
the
that.
affairs of the Hurt Syndicate. I am an expert in managing how much oxygen you can breathe. For the first time in 2.5 years, MVP's taking off the suit and lacing up the boots. We are the Hurt Syndicate, and we hurt people.
Witness the best wrestle live. Tomorrow night, it's night 2 of Maximum Carnage in Cincinnati.
So that was pretty fun. I think that will be a very cool tag team match that comes with Fletcher and Omega and Fletcher and Takeshita, Ospreay and Omega. I wish the company was built around that, but it ain't. So we will see how it goes. Glad they got the first segment. Looking forward to this Ricochet segment tonight. Heard it's going to be something to see. So that is pretty dope. Yeah, man. How y'all doing tonight? Who's watching with me? Comment section looking kind of lonely over there. I can't cap. But we're showing up here. We've been here 3 weeks in a row. Gonna keep, doing these watch-alongs, and hopefully more folks will join in with us and all that. But I appreciate you guys coming through. And besides that, we kicking it. Let's go ahead and hit a little ad real quick. Boom. Let's see where we at. We still on ad break here, responding to my friends in the group chats and the discords and all that. I freaking love these. The popcorners are amazing. White cheddar flavor. Let's see what people talking about. Y'all heard Drake doing this bullshit? And here goes Jericho.
New York Minute. I hope everybody's enjoying Dynamite tonight right here in Cincinnati, in the heart of the Bluegrass State. But you're going to enjoy yourselves even more this Saturday on Collision as we get ready for one of the biggest,
Kentucky?
most anticipated matches in Collision history. It's going to be the Learning Tree and John Moxley's Death Riders versus Rated FTR, the Outrunners, and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, nobody wants to see that shit.
As the Learning Tree always says, size matters.
Yes, it does indeed, Redwood.
Nah, that should be funny if Brian Cage accidentally says nigga because he's translating for Jericho.
Especially Rated FTR, because we've already shown that Cope is a dope. And Harwood
indeed.
Is no
he is
good.
not like us, indeed.
What you got for Cash Wheeler?
Wheeler is a kneeler. Get it? Like he's kneeling at the feet of the King of New York?
Sick burn, LT.
And everyone's been asking, why would Moxley and Jericho tag together? How can they possibly get along? Well, I'll say this. Mox, I've known you for a long time, and I can guarantee that we're going to be on the same page, right? That's it. Another New York Minute. Thanks, guys.
This Saturday night, Collision Maximum Carnage, the Learning Tree, and the Death Riders joining forces. But right now, let's hear from the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Ladies and
They
gentlemen,
really promoting that
show
shit.
some love for Ricochet.
Here we go.
I'll tell you what, that New York Minute makes me be ashamed that I'm a damn New Yorker. Jeez, that was rough.
Well, fans, Ricochet, you can hear the reaction. This is why it was Dynamite 2
Yo, them glasses
weeks ago.
are
Ricochet, the assault, the vicious assault
something.
on Swerve Strickland, trying to prove the point, Taz, that scissors beat paper every single time.
Oh, yeah, this was a violent attack. It was odd and awkward, but it was effective, like it or not, by Ricochet. But, man, it was heavy violence, Shivani.
Yeah, and take a look at the face of Ricochet. The fans are booing him here in Cincinnati.
Keep it down. Oh, they're in Cincinnati.
Surprised. Well, I think he deserved every bit of it, to be honest with you.
Oh, man, it's booing.
He's having more trouble with the fans than anything else. Doesn't want to get in the ring here.
Well,
Make sure you're liking the video and all that. I'll get it out there a little bit more. Appreciate y'all. Oh, they booing him.
Yeah, you're right. He kind of seems perplexed that he's getting this reaction.
That man got that
it's not
donut.
surprising, Ricochet, but He set a tone, in my opinion, though. Like I talked about the violence, he set that tone with Strickland for sure.
Look at the scissors in his breast pocket.
Got the scissors up there. Good to see they chanting for Swerve.
Ricochet obviously getting frustrated, but
yeah, he feels disrespected. I'm not quite sure what he expected, though.
Right. I feel the same way, Taz. He should expect this.
I mean, first the disrespect from Swerve Strickland. What is he going to do? Go out into the crowd and stab those people with scissors?
Oh, I hope not.
Man is pissed.
That'd be pretty heavy. If he stabbed one of the announcers, it'd be fine. Well, maybe Ricochet is just. Maybe he's going to walk out of here. Maybe he's just going to get frustrated, or he thinks he's about to blow his top.
I saw how dangerous this man can be when he loses his temper.
Oh, let's get to it, my nigga. Let's get to it.
Right, he's definitely dangerous. I mean, got a nice sharp suit on and eyeglasses and all that, but he's a dangerous, dangerous man.
Well, I'm not so sure he's going to say anything, to be honest with you.
You know what? You know what? It's okay. That's how it's going to be. Listen, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Swerve was
it's hard to look at.
Hit a gusher. Oh, Prince Nana on the back.
Concern on the face of Ricochet.
What's about to happen? He's got a chair.
Wait a second, behind.
Back, dude. From behind.
Nana lays him down with the chair and dances on him.
Yeah, Nana knows what the chair feels like.
A taste of his own medicine for Ricochet.
Dance over the body. Oh no, he's got the chain too. We already know what that means.
Very violent man, perhaps the most dangerous man in all of professional wrestling, who's had 2 weeks to think about the vicious assault perpetrated by Ricochet.
Oh, it was a great setup by Strickland and Nana. That chain. That is a heavy, heavy chain.
We already know what time it is.
Ricochet's trying to get away, but he's being stalked.
Swerve relentless in his pursuit, and Ricochet running for the hills.
He's chasing this man down like Michael Myers.
Yeah, Ricochet just throwing one of the security guards at Swerve.
Just trying to get out of harm's way.
He went out the door, right?
Ricochet just went outdoor.
Yeah, he went outside.
He's down in the street somewhere.
Freezing out there.
Hell no. We better put a jacket on, Swerve.
Ricochet running off into the night here in Cincinnati, but something tells me he's not going to be able to run from Swerve Strickland forever.
He's got to get himself a scarf and a winter coat and a knit hat. It's cold out there.
Yeah, from the tees, and he's bolted outside.
Tony, go after him, Shivani. Maybe run after him, huh?
I got a short cord.
I don't think this is over.
Well, Prince Nana, Swerve Strickland, expertly executed game plan here tonight, but fans, the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, has been on a whirlwind media tour as of late. Let's take a look at what the CEO has been up to.
A day in the life
So
of the
Mercedes
CEO.
with her manager.
First, we make money.
Oh my God.
Show's been good so far.
This is so beautiful, and it just makes me so proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Now, AEW, okay. CEO of my life. I love it. Good. Anytime you're in town, I'm gonna be there screaming and hollering, girl.
Then we shop.
She's got so much money. It's great.
We train. It's a new year in the CEO. 4 belts. Monet is dripping.
Amazing Red.
I understand that having 4 titles puts a huge target on my back, but I stay ready. So who's ever ready to jump
In the
on
tracksuit out here on y'all boys.
Well, let's go. Money changes everything.
Mercedes rules.
You can't argue with the results. The CEO draped in gold.
It's time to hit the dance. I don't know what the dance is yet, but I just be bouncing.
This is a trio bout. Going ball with a 20-minute time limit.
Hurt Syndicate shirts are hard. Might have to get one.
Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. The Hurt Syndicate.
As we heard on Dynamite last week after the Hurt Syndicate interrupted Private Party celebration as AEW World Tag Team Champions.
We hurt
Lashley
people.
and Benjamin
We hurt
have their
people.
eyes on
We
Seth
hurt
and
people.
Quinn's title.
Absolutely do, and you know that dangerous man, Lashley, Benjamin, and include MVP. I proudly say I know all 3 of these men for a very, very long time from when they all started, and I can tell you, individually, they're all ultra dangerous. Collectively, Shivani, super dangerous.
Super dangerous, and as MVP has said, by the way, it's making his in-ring debut for us. They are here to hurt people.
Let's go, Mark.
Sandy Fork, Delaware, weighing 229 pounds. Mark Briscoe.
Mark Briscoe, who 1 week ago gave a very good accounting of himself in a loss to Bobby Lashley, but it was the story of what happened after the bell that led to this match.
Joining him from Brooklyn, New York, at a combined weight of 381 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
I wish they let them keep their new music. I probably would shot still. But I like the, joint they had before. Flex on them. Shout out my man Ty Lee.
Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, to win the championship. 2 successful defenses thus far, but they are now in the sights of Lashley.
Man, Lashley is gigantic.
They are all so very proud of what they've done, and well, they should be. The fans like this
Black Superman.
with them, but I wouldn't get overconfident.
Right. Yeah. Plenty of old people on the card to be upset with. Find the Hurt Syndicate very cool,
you gotta
though.
realize, too, here, one thing that sticks out to me is, listen, MVP, it's been a minute, as we heard, and we know that he's been in a competitive match, right? So
Yeah, 2.5 years since his last in-ring professional wrestling match. But that's
Yo,
not to
he
say
needs to
was
wear, like,
resting,
the
taking it
BJJ
easy
shorts as the
in that
gear.
2.5 years. He earned his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's been competing in high-level competitions, Jiu-Jitsu competitions. So he hasn't been
no, he hasn't been sitting right off into the sunset.
Oh, they about to jump these niggas. Yup.
He's a former World Tag Team Champions MVP, a 20-year vet, and right now he's in the ring with Mark Briscoe, while Lashley and Shelton Benjamin on the outside.
Yeah, we've become very well acquainted with what Benjamin and Lashley can do inside the ring, but now Mark Briscoe.
Make sure y'all downloading One Nation Radio from this week. He better be careful flipping Shelton Benjamin off like that. Shelton Benjamin will break that finger off. Shove it up his butt.
Right now, MVP all over Briscoe, who's very unpredictable. Talk about dangerous. That's Briscoe. He's a dangerous dude, Mark Briscoe.
Dangerous, unpredictable, but resilient as
Here
well.
comes Mark and MVP going at it.
Mark Briscoe, and never one to back down from a fight, whether it's from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, whether it's from a two-time NCAA All-American in Shelton Benjamin, whether it's from a MVP, or excuse me, an MMA fighter in Bobby Lashley with a 15-2 record. Mark Briscoe will not back down, and Mark Briscoe now looking for the cover. Barely a 1 count, though, for Briscoe.
I want to remind the fans we're going to be right back here in Cincinnati tomorrow night for Collision Maximum Carnage. That's right, tomorrow night right here. We're going to be next Wednesday in Knoxville, Tennessee, next Wednesday for AEW Dynamite as well.
Man, it makes me sad thinking about his brother, man. He should be right here with him.
Now, Taz, I've noticed that MVP has taken all of the in-ring action for the Hurt Syndicate here tonight. Do you think he is out to prove a point that he's not?
I like the floor seats right there.
No, I don't think it's that. I get why you're saying it. I don't think it's that, in my opinion. I think it's more MVP trying to get in a rhythm for himself.
It's a lot more than it looks like.
To get on that rhythm, and I think he's doing that. And then when the time is right, he'll tag in one of his partners, which seems like this might be the time right now.
Time appears to be right.
All right, here comes Benjamin.
Now Shelton Benjamin in pursuit of Mark Briscoe on the floor. These two
Question for the chat: if you had to fight one of the Hurt Business people, like, you know, it was just any of the three, who would you take your chances with?
What if there were
would it be
that could heal
the Marine, Bobby Lashley, the amateur All-American wrestler, collegiate national champion, Shelton Benjamin, or the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt MVP? Who would y'all take y'all chances with?
Celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy with the game he loved.
Dr. King, the reason that we're able to do.
I gotta say that's probably I might have to bring that to One Nation Radio when I'm with James, see who he would take his chances with. I don't know, man. I think I might try Lashley, because and I know that sounds crazy, right? But I feel like it's been a long time since somebody actually tried Bobby Lashley. He might be rusty, you know. I'll take my chances with the strength and getting slammed or whatever and stuff like that. But I want none of Shelton Benjamin just because of the amateur wrestling background. I know Lashley has one as well, but two different levels there. And I don't want none of a black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu man. Absolutely not. Like, hell no. Seth Rich Rogan says, taking my chance that I can dodge Lashley long enough that he gasses. That is my same strategy. I'm trying to circle him and like and go for a leg somewhere to survive. I'm like, you got to survive 30 seconds against one of them. I think Lashley, that's crazy. He's the biggest one of them all. Hey, y'all, I just asked this question on the stream. So if y'all had to survive 30 seconds in a shoot fight, who would y'all want to take y'all chances with out of the Hurt Business? Would you want to take your chances with, like, the former Marine amateur wrestler Bobby Lashley, the national champion NCAA wrestler Shelton Benjamin, or the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt MVP? For me, I think I'm gonna try to like get Lashley tired and just pray to survive. What about y'all? Getting that submission in round 5. MVP since you made it to a green belt in judo. Oh, that's what's up.
AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage live from Cincinnati, Ohio. The Brady
I
Music
tested my
Center
orange
is our
belt
home tonight, and we are
Taekwondo
witnessing
next
the
week.
in-ring debut
So
for AEW of
that will
MVP,
be fun.
who tonight has
And
shown
fulfilling.
that he fits right in with Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
Oh, absolutely perfect fit. MVP is looking great right about now. And he's, well, I know this one. Balling.
Drops the elbow on target. And
That's
now the cover made.
Throwback right there. Two. Definitely a throwback.
And Tony, we were just observing that Private Party, Zay and Quinn, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, have not been tagged in this entire match. Mark Briscoe has been going it alone.
Briscoe been fighting this shit by himself. This man, Mark Quinn,
The only action
man, look like he got
Party seen was on
Teal
the
Bates.
outside when Lashley and Shelton Benjamin were beating them up.
Yeah, it has been all Hurt Syndicate here tonight.
They got Mark Briscoe around all these brothers. That shit's hilarious.
But it's tough. It's tough with a guy like Briscoe. He is resilient.
Couple swings there by MVP, but a connection there by Mark Briscoe. Who
there's the opening, I think, Excalibur. Maybe.
I wish somebody would do a dive off the balcony. Why couldn't Darby Allin be on this show?
Up until a few years back, was a lifelong tag team competitor until the passing of his brother, and now making the tag Private Party. Zay, the legal man.
Zay.
Crossbody takes down Benjamin, swing and a miss. Zay connects, repeated shots, shots, shots. Oh.
Look at that.
Drop kick from one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
That man's in the Mesh Militia.
That's it. Good energy right there. Tagging in Mark Quinn. Oh, nice double roll through. Double. Well, single leg or drop kick.
MVP taking the drop kick. Benjamin
right
bumping. And here comes Lashley. Ain't no way Lashley bumping off that shit. No fucking way. That man going through the ropes.
Knocked to the outside. That in and of itself could be a cause for celebration.
He's about to dive through these ropes. He sure is. Oh my God. I love Mark Briscoe, man. Just like I was saying last week.
Great communication. Watch out,
Briscoe like a Sussex County Superman right there.
Oh, this is getting kind of fun. Moonsault from Quinn.
Tag team champs looking sharp right here, Private Party.
Yeah, in the face of seemingly overwhelming odds from the Hurt Syndicate, Private Party showing their maturation as tag team competitors.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Here in All Elite Wrestling, but Benjamin now looking for a powerbomb. Quinn fights his way free.
Ooh, hits him with the flatliner.
Two. And Benjamin able to kick out.
Well, that's being a veteran. That's being tough. And that's what Shelton Benjamin is. Oh, my God. Briscoe
Overhead throw on the ground. Jesus.
And like we've said, Taz, Mark Briscoe, not a small man.
No,
it makes what Bobby Lashley is doing to him all that more impressive.
Yeah, Lashley is a mountain of a man. Oh, boy.
Private Party putting in the work, put to the midsection. And wait, Shelton blocks.
Holy shit, he lifted this man up to the heavens and then slammed him.
Flying in. Uh-oh. And Zay goes flying at
Big German.
Benjamin.
Yeah, nice release German suplex by Benjamin.
And here comes Lashley. Hits him with the spear. Spears him out his boots. Jesus Christ.
What a He-Man Bobby Lashley is.
Just sliced Zay in half with that. On the outside, MVP looking to neutralize Briscoe.
Watch out from behind.
And here comes Benjamin creeping up. Another big German.
Finds himself alone.
Going for that super kick.
Benjamin, the standard of excellence, lands the super kick, makes the cover.
God damn, he won off a super kick. Don't he know what company this is? He hurt people. It's gonna be tough, man. These boys are sitting ducks, man. They are sitting ducks.
Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, they called their shot 1 week ago. They want the AEW World Tag Team Championship that Private Party currently holds. And
the Hurt Businesses are better than the Death Riders in every single way. Every single way, I swear to God.
At those championship match titles. What a night it's been so far, Excalibur.
Yeah, but still to come tonight, our main event. The AEW World Champion, the man that has essentially held that AEW World Championship title belt hostage, Jon Moxley, will put the title up for grabs against Powerhouse Hobbs in tonight's Maximum Carnage main event. But next week, the Rated R Superstar Cope goes one-on-one with the Bastard Pack. And let's take a look back to last week to see how we got here. It was the melee that broke out at the end of the night. Cope with Marina Shafir distracted, but it was Pac, the blindside shot with the briefcase. And then this past Saturday at Collision, the animosity, the physicality continued. Cope got the better of Pac with the spear, but next week at Dynamite, they will
Cope
face
versus
off
Pac next week.
That's
an interesting match.
But right now, fans, let's take a look at the relationship between Cope, Dax, and Cash, rated FTR.
you know, when you talk about us and our chemistry and our
Oh my
friendship,
God.
these guys have helped me train and get back from every injury. We're best friends.
Three of us.
I hope y'all ready for Revolution to watch Moxley and Copeland.
When it comes down to it, the three of us
I don't
love
want to see it.
professional
I
wrestling.
can't
For
cap.
me, it's God, my family, and wrestling, and these guys. And I think they feel the exact same way.
Getting to go out there with my two best friends and do this, I think that's just one of the many reasons it's going to be special.
FCR gets a new buddy all the time.
Healthcare.gov has plans for health because you
Make sure
have
you
plans
hit
for
like
life.
on the stream
All plans
and
cover
everything like
doctor
that.
visits.
Supporting the stream and all that. That will help the algorithm, help more people see the video and all that. But yeah, man, it's a fun evening. Appreciate you guys so far showing up. Let's see. I think there's a something breaking out on WWE Stan Twitter, maybe about Jey Uso and Jada Parker and Rhea Ripley. Like, there's some weird stuff going on here. Don't know exactly what it is. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where moments ago we saw the return of Swerve Strickland, looking to get his hands
Look
on
at that.
Ricochet.
Swerve versus Ricochet.
Here in Cincinnati, but
I will be there in person.
Dynamite, our return to Atlanta, Georgia.
Love it.
Ricochet will have nowhere to run.
They go to Atlanta and they booking niggas.
3 weeks from tonight, tickets available.
Oh, I'm about to tweet this.
This Friday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett, who 1 week ago, shall we say, respectfully declined the offer from MJF to be MJF's first title defense if Jeff Jarrett allowed helped MJF to reclaim the AEW World Championship.
I think it was a mistake by Jeff to turn MJF down. Just my opinion.
Really? What's up, Cincinnati? You know, the last few weeks, I mean, they sure have been humbling for me.
Here comes MJF. They're giving them the fucking 9 o'clock too. Wow.
MJF never been one, Tony, to take the difficult path. I think he saw something in Jeff Jarrett, something vulnerable, something that MJF could
cut my music, cut my music.
The easy path back to the AEW World Championship.
He's always taken the easy path. That is what he is all about, Excalibur.
But it's worked for MJF, former world champ. Come on, give the man more respect.
Former.
That's right.
AEW World Champion.
He just gave some gum to a fan. That was nice of him.
Humbling? Jeff Jarrett, you have yet to learn the definition of the word. Last week, I gave you the opportunity of a lifetime, bud, and you had the audacity to turn me down.
Oh,
Max, come
Jada
on
Parker,
now.
what are you doing?
Don't even
Not
get
smart.
started. You were too lazy to enter the casino gauntlet, so you came up with some scheme. Don't you ever interrupt me! Okay, hold on. I lost my cool. Listen, let's get real here, Jeffrey. I'm MJF, okay? If I retired tomorrow, they'd put me in the Hall of Fame. I'm a living legend. You walk around like you're 1-2, you definitely have all these dumb schmucks convinced of it.
Man, I know James is not happy watching
Allow me to
this.
school all you simple-minded folk on the real legacy of the last outlaw. Emphasis on last, because Jeff Jarrett is the last thing you see before your favorite wrestling company dies. You know, Double J, this whole one more year with the possibility of you winning my Triple B would be a whole lot cuter and warmer and fuzzier if you weren't literally the definition of a pro wrestling Grim Reaper.
Damn.
So I'm talking, guys. What are we doing here? Shut up.
Jeff Jarrett wearing J's out here or dunks. I can't tell.
You know, when I think about your career, Jeff, it's enough to make me want to drink.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jeff, I just took it way too far. I know you're a raging alcoholic. Recovering. I'm sorry. But you know what? I just had a great idea, guys. How about listen to me, you stank. I'm talking. Shut your fat mouth.
He's stupid.
I got a great idea. How about, for the health of this company and for you, I send your ass packing back to rehab where you belong.
Why can't he just say send you back to Nashville or
do me
something?
a favor. Can you make sure that sexy MILF of a wife of yours sticks around? I happen to be
Jared not
a
having
fan
that shit.
of Karen. But you know what, dude? I'm not a monster. I'm salt of the earth. When I'm through with her, I'll ship her over to Tennessee for you. That way, you can be the first man in history to know what a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist's balls taste like.
None of this shit working on Jeff Jarrett. He's like, hey, man, I done heard all this shit before.
Max.
I know you. I was you.
Everything you just said was crude and stupid. But it's all been said before 1,000 times. It's all been done before 1,000 times. But let's get to the heart of the matter, Max. Let's get right down to business. You know, I know that the best years of my career are behind me. But last summer, when I entered the Owen Hart Cup, the AEW fan base, they awakened a passion in me. They awakened a desire that I didn't even know I still had. And Max, I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep that passion going, that fuel going, because it's the one thing that's gonna put me on track to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
No, we don't need all that. I'm not gonna get that up.
But oh, Max, let's get back to your shtick. You think you're going to come out here and poke fun at me and have your zingers, and you're going to hurt my feelings, right? Oh, Max, I was you before you were you. Everything you can say or everything you can do, I've done. I did it before you, and oh yeah, I did it better than you. But Max, hold on before we get all bent out of shape here, because you confuse me. You really, really confuse me. Because I don't know if you're a dumbass or if you're just a scumbag. But knowing where you come from, maybe it's all the above. You know, because Max, there are days, hear me out, there are days that
All right, let's wrap it up.
Matter of fact, I feel very sorry for you. He is your scumbag. But let me just give you a little family history about this scumbag. Because he had a tough upbringing. I actually feel sorry for him on some days. I mean, Max, it's being tough. It's really tough being raised by a call girl mother. And you know, your old ambulance-chasing attorney old man, I mean, being reared by those two, it's tough. And, you know, I know for a fact that when your dad knocks your mom up, she still made him pay for that shit, didn't she? But hold on, Max.
I
You know,
don't
the
know.
old saying goes,
I don't know.
we all marry our mommies. Pretty appropriate for you, because your old lady is nothing but a Canadian call girl.
Oh,
and Max,
man.
One final
Alicia,
thing. This very ring, yeah, the night that you were tearing the house down, you were burning it up with Will Ospreay, you were doing your version of 60 Minutes Through. Well, at the same time, in the back parking lot, your old lady was doing her version of 60 Minutes Through with about 10 other wrestlers.
Oh, my God. This is
Max,
bad.
look at me.
This is
need
bad.
me. You need me, and you don't even know why. And I'll tell you why, because you're drowning in your own shit. Max,
Uh-oh. He hit him with the reel right there.
Lazy. You may be an entitled prick, but at the very core, you're a scared little boy. You are scared to enter the gauntlet. You're scared at 20 years of age. Your best years are behind you.
Damn.
You're scared to death of never being on top. And like I said last week, you are scared of becoming a one-hit wonder.
No, you listen to me. One-hit wonder, scared. I am nothing like you. I didn't need my daddy to make me a top guy. I didn't need to start my own company to make me a top guy. MJF made MJF.
Oh, God.
We saw in the past what happens when you're king of the mountain. Let's talk about what happens when I am. MJF is the only man to thank for the biggest professional wrestling show of all time.
Oh, my
82,000 strong Wembley Stadium.
We're going to hear that for forever, aren't we?
Record pay-per-view buys, record ratings, record ticket sales. I was the best in the world. Laugh all you want, old man. And then I got screwed. I got screwed out of my championship, my name, my legacy, my reputation, dragged through the mud.
Oh, shit, wrap this
to
up.
Day, the same people who put me on a pedestal now have willingly, with a smile on their face, taken it out from underneath me and treated me like nothing. I ain't nothing. And let me tell you something, Jeff.
I don't want to win the world championship. I need to win it so I can shove it down each and every single one of their throats. But instead, I have to wait in line for Jeff Jarrett. Hold on. Jeff. With all due respect, these people, you know, they're not very bright, okay? With all due respect, no wrestling fan has ever given a single solitary shit about you. But you know what really pisses me off, slap nuts? The fact that just because you were best friends with Owen Hart, you think you're owed a grand finale. You know, you might have had all of these stupid, simple-minded schmucks convinced, but I see through your bull. During the Owen Cup, I saw right through you, you carny succubus. You are nothing more than a leech riding the coattails of your deceased friend.
What y'all think about this, man?
Strike a chord, Jeff? I thought you were all
cut it off, man.
Last outlaw. I guess you don't like it when I talk about your old pal, Owen Dewey.
Yeah, you got to strike him.
Yeah, thankfully, Jeff Jarrett shutting up MJF with those big right hands. MJF trying to cover up. But Jeff Jarrett unloading on MJF.
Yeah, I mean, both men were exchanging really heavy insults there.
Oh, there's Karen.
In comes Karen, and the wife of Jeff Jarrett right there.
He's about to hit his wife.
Look at MJF. Max, what the hell are you doing? What the hell is wrong with him?
Look at him run. What a
He's still her wedding ring?
A coward. Indeed, Tony. Jeff Jarrett.
The sympathetic Karen and Jeff Jarrett.
MJF here tonight. But fans coming up this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and streaming on Max, the Texas Death Match between Hangman Adam Page and Christopher Daniels. If you have missed the war of words between these two men,
I don't know, man.
it out. Check
Good
out the
stuff,
replay of Collision
bad
on
stuff,
Max.
all in between. A big gumbo. Okada and Ishii next week.
Will take on Tomohiro Ishii. And here's a look at these two men who have a storied history in Japan. A history that will be rekindled this Saturday at Collision, Maximum Carnage.
The relationship between Kazuchika Okada and Tomohiro Ishii is full of storied history. From tag team partners to bitter rivals, Ishii and Okada have been up and down many different roads together. And this past week, an old friend made his intentions known to the Continental Champion.
Hey, Ishii-san! Long time no see. How are you?
Yeah.
You want this title?
This Saturday at Collision, Maximum Carnage, the next chapter in the Okada-Ishii story will be written, all for the AEW Continental Championship.
This Saturday night,
I'm gonna have to see that.
Maximum Carnage, 8/7 Central on TNT and streaming on Max.
This is Jurassic World Unfold with a 20-minute time. Being accompanied by Mother Wade from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weight 218 pounds. Christian Cage.
Christian Cage, who in that briefcase has a
Jump.
There you go.
They jumped that shit
I love it.
because they went so long in the other segment.
Here tonight on the ramp, not waiting for the formalities, going right after the patriarch Christian Cage, and with good cause, Taz.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it. I don't know if Hook's ever done that before, but that worked.
It was
I love
Christian
that attack.
Cage who attacked you, Taz, which led to you missing months and months of action. A total knee replacement was required because of the attack perpetrated by Christian Cage. But right now, Hook taking the fight to the Patriarch, Tony.
Well, I'm glad
Oh,
he did.
God.
I think we're seeing a side of Hook that we've never seen, and I know he's been very aggressive when he gets in the ring, but even before the ring starts.
Yeah, they got to stop shooting the dudes from the back from the back of their heads, because their hair is betraying them. This feels like the first time Christian has wrestled in like ages. Has he wrestled since All In?
A deadbeat dad, an absentee father. Yeah, he's out of his mind. I'm not even going to acknowledge that, but right now, the bottom line is I'm living vicariously through Hook right now on beating the crap out of Christian. I love it.
You saw Mother Wayne pick up that case that Christian Cage has that contains the contract which Christian Cage can execute for a shot at the AEW World Championship anytime Christian Cage wants to.
Oh, Christian's getting, I think he's bailing out of here.
He apparently is. He's going through now the entryway here.
Trying to bail out, but
that's not going to work.
Yeah, Hook in pursuit, following Christian Cage up through the tunnel and trying to bring him back to the ring the hard way. Christian Cage.
Yeah, definitely did not start out like a traditional wrestling match would. But you got to be careful if you Hook with a veteran like Christian Cage. He's been through it all and then some.
Yeah, knows every trick in the book. But Hook with the back drop, sending Christian Cage back into the ring. And now Christian Cage, look at this. Yeah, he wants no part of Christian Cage. He's begging off.
He said, I'm sorry.
Man, I don't know who could possibly care about this. This is bad, man. And Taz on commentary.
This can't possibly work. He can't possibly.
And he's hugging Hook now. Hook is about to suplex this man. I know it. And there it is.
Once I saw that S grip, I'm like, oh boy. That's right.
The S grip hug.
Remember, Christian Cage, he set Nick Wayne.
Hook is the exact same since he joined the company. No improvements in any area. Yeah, I agree. If anything, it got worse.
You wonder what I see in your future? Possibilities.
Today you will be a cycling coach.
Come on, pick it up.
Come on.
Yes, that's it.
Rip it, Tim. Impractical Jokers. All new Thursdays at 10 on TBS. Set your DVR now.
Come on, let's go. Get off your...
This is crazy. That Jared and MJF, very bad, man.
Touchdown.
Mountain Dew.
Good morning.
Yeah, MJF was sweating like Rudy Giuliani out there. I think it should be pointed out. Yeah, Hook does need a CDL, absolutely. Like we can find plenty of career options. You know, we can send MJF to the Army. We can get the CDL for Hook. You know, I'm sure we can find somebody to be a chef somewhere. Like, you know, if somebody needs to fix cars, like we can find employment for a bunch of these gentlemen. Man. Look, the real championship that Tomohiro Ishii wanted was the IWGP version 4 belt. But since that don't exist no more, the Continental Championship is the closest thing to it. Man.
Cleaning up.
Come on, man.
It's the cart. He's got all the cleaning supplies in his cart.
In store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered.
You never want to lose your edge. And the Lexus RX completely understands that.
So Christian's got him in a chin lock, just taking it nice and easy. I got the Hurt Business song in my head. Yeah. And we're back.
Right at Taz. Yeah, well, you can look at me all he wants. I'm not his opponent.
Nope, you're right. Letting the young man fight for himself.
And things switch. I see it, Nick Wayne.
Nick,
Someone get Nick Wayne away from me.
Nick, get away from Taz. He's a legend, and you ain't.
Here's the thing. Okay, listen.
Wait a second.
Hold on here.
Hook now, fireman's carry. Christian Cage holding on that top rope for dear life. As dump him. Cage and hard to the floor.
Love it. Great counter right there.
As now Hook. Flying elbow strike running off the
nice forearm there from Hook.
the jaw of Christian Cage.
At your back here, you got Sabian out here.
Usually I don't get to compliment Hook very much, so I'll take it where I can get it.
Yeah, but Hook also, he's got Shibata. Katsuyori Shibata somewhere at ringside, but Hook coming in, a driving knee strike into the head. Christian Cage's head being sandwiched between the steps.
The hand, guys, the hand.
And we remember this, don't we?
Yeah. Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne went to break the arm of Hook. Hook coming down on the edge of those steps.
Hook tried to break the arm and hand of Christian like Christian and his crew did to Hook. But man, Hook landed really hard on those steel steps, spine first.
And now Christian Cage to the top. Splash! The cover one! Kick out!
Frog splash from Christian.
Not out of this fight yet.
Sorry, I lost my cool a bit. I apologize. I'm trying to stay professional. I don't want to see this bum beat Hook in the spine here. Right there.
It wasn't on the flat of the steps. Oh, wait.
Another frog splash.
Christian Cage now thinking a third. His mother Wayne, of course, liking what she's seeing out of the patriarch here tonight.
Not another frog splash. No.
Move, kid.
Third splash. Christian Cage now 1, 2.
Pop it up.
Yeah.
Just got it up. Just got that shoulder up.
But you can see Hook very tightly holding on to that midsection. Those ribs compressed against the edge of the steps, and then by 3 consecutive frog splashes. And now Christian could be setting him up. Yeah, looking for the spear. No.
Big knee by Hook there.
What a knee right there, but he's trying to shake up those 3 frog splashes.
Catches a spear.
Connects with a spear.
Davion Washington. Hey, Rich, I think TK has an old yellow problem. Yeah, there's a lot of those around. Unfortunately, you know, we're going to have to deal with it for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the midsection of Hook's got to be killing him right now. The frog splashes, the spear, the attack, but he's fighting back.
Yeah, Hook firing back some body shots of his own, Tony.
Yeah, fighting back is what he's doing. He's shown us a lot here tonight against this veteran. Like
big one right there.
Who knows what he's doing in the ring.
It's tough.
Another big clothesline. Hook does not have high energy or fire. He's just kind of going through the sequences, it looks like.
All over this ring, Hook throwing his body.
Hook like a northern lights here.
Make sure you smash the like button for me. Appreciate y'all.
Christian able to kick out.
Tough to get
Fuse cold like Bud Light in the cooler.
Midsection is attacked. Tough.
Yeah, Hook, he had to work for that a lot. Oh, wait a second. Christian Cage looking for kill switch. Hook.
Or maybe a counter.
It was coming, and Hook, the fisherman suplex. The leg is hooked, and Christian on the kick out. Notice he hit Hook with the right hand to the body. Once again, targeting the midsection.
Again, hard, Shivani, to bridge up on these suplexes.
Yo, Christian looked gassed. Like he ain't been in the ring in months.
Christian has attacked Hooks.
Unless he's just selling.
I want to tell you that. After all this.
Oh, wait, Red Rum.
Got the Red Rum.
Got him. The Red Rum, but Christian
Trying
Cage.
to push out.
Christian climbing the ropes.
On the ropes.
And he just drops on the back of his head. That's great.
That's right. You let go. That's it. Get in the zone now. You got this guy.
Christian now feeling those cross faces from Hook. As now
Trying to get these
Red Rum cinched in. No. Christian goes behind. Christian. Oh, look at this. Gouging the eyes. And with a handful of trunks, Hook sent through the ropes into the ring post.
Landed hard, shoulder first, as you said, into the post. Shibata making sure.
Shibata coming to the outside, trying to get kicked.
Oh, catches Shibata and drops him.
Remember Shibata years ago dealt with a near career-ending head injury. Right now,
Hook beating up niggas 3-on-1.
fighting off three different men.
He wants that.
But Kenny Omega can't.
But no.
Counter.
Is he going for the unprettier?
There's the kill switch. I had it wrong
Oh, the
earlier.
kill switch.
But now Christian Cage.
Christian scouted Hook well. He will not let him cinch that in tight.
Yeah, used that reverse DDT earlier, but now
I think he might have it here. Yeah, he got it.
And Christian, there ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way. I already knew it. This carny motherfucker Christian Cage.
These friggin' guys.
Kip Sabian, Nick Wayne intervening just when it looked bleakest for Christian.
Well, y'all should have known Christian wasn't losing.
This is ridiculous. I agree, Taz. This is all a plan when it would come down to. Okay, I mean, how much longer am I supposed to sit here? I mean, I'm trying to be a professional. What the hell is Nick?
Get up then. Get up then, Taz. Do something.
We know exactly what their what their plan is. They broke the arm of Hook.
This ain't happening.
Before wait, Taz, come on.
Taz, come on now. This ain't happening. No, this ain't happening. Taz.
Samoa Joe. There he is. Haven't seen him in a while. He's coming to help Hook. The real star is here.
And look at Joe tuning up. Kip Sabian here.
The former world champion is back. Samoa Joe. And there goes Nick Wayne.
Throws Nick Wayne over the rope. Big power slam there. Samoa Joe looks good. So we got Shibata, Joe, and we got Hook with his uncles.
And now, Shibata.
Why can't we just get Shibata versus Okada so I can just make fun of all the New Japan fans?
Not going to the ring at all, Excalibur. Taz, I know you were 2 steps from getting that ring, but what a moment this is. Hey, I love it when a plan comes together.
Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Hook reunited tonight on Dynamite Maximum Carnage.
Wow, what a night!
Hook don't wrestle nothing like either of those two. So I don't even get it, man. Like I don't know, man.
Women's World Championship at Grand Slam Australia, and our main event, Mox versus Hobbs for the AEW World Championship. Let's take a look at last week and the fallout from the men's Casino Gauntlet match.
White, I should have won that #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match, but I want you to know, I'm not done with you yet.
Roderick Strong. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, my friend. Look, if you wanted to win so bad, maybe you should have just tried a little bit harder. Willie Yuta! You were the one to stop me. You want my focus? Fine, you got it.
That Casino Gauntlet, it had the best of the best. Guys like Hangman Adam Page, guys like Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia? You know, people say maybe I'm stretching myself a little bit too thin.
Did they set up a bunch of feuds?
Say they are, Adam. Why are you in the Continental Classic? Why are you in the Casino Gauntlet? It's simple. I want to fight every single week.
The Undisputed Kingdom, we are as good as we say we are. And in 2025, I can promise you.
So if you want a shot at my gold, let's get it.
That we will get our hands.
Daniel Garcia should beat every single one of these fools.
Is undisputed.
Yeah, Garcia versus the Undisputed guys. What do we think of this? Hook wrestled like a kid playing wrestling during PE. Man, damn. Show been all right so far. Nothing bad on the show, except the Jarrett promo. Yeah, maybe Adam Cole can find himself fighting against Garcia or something. I don't know. But he been struggling.
Who's an attorney. LegalZoom filed our LLC paperwork and we didn't have to think about it again. We wanted that extra protection and LegalZoom was the fastest and easiest way to do that.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Yeah. Anyway, it's still $15 a month, so whenever you're ready. Sorry about all that production value.
I'm excited. Who can say
I did a video on the channel earlier talking about the Drake lawsuit against UMG for the defamation and how much of a sham and a charade it is and how he's just buried himself within hip-hop. I'd love if you checked it out.
Welcome to the wildest unscripted show ever scripted.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Adam Cole wrestled like he got really, really heavy boots on.
Set your DVR now.
Is it time for the women's?
Jeff Jarrett, we heard what you just said out there in the ring, that this AEW
Oh my God,
audience
more?
has awoken this passion and drive in you. But then on the other side of that, we've got MJF. You said it yourself. He's scared. But he got under your skin tonight, Jeff. Where do you guys go from this?
Oh, Renee. Jeff Rowe. Now listen, piss me off. How many years have we known each other? How many years have we driven up and down these roads, grinding our asses off because of the passion and the love for our business? A lot. He doesn't know a thing about that, and you know that. What has he been in the business a minute? He's going to dictate to you, and he's going to be a disrespectful little shit that pisses me off. I'm here to tell you that I'm 110% behind you and want you to fulfill this passionate dream right now of becoming AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Max doesn't know.
Why can't we get another interview with Kenny Omega?
That we've been through, been knocked down, dragged through shit, and got back up, because that's what we do. He doesn't have a clue. So whatever he does to you, I know you've already been through. That's me. Remember this, Jeff. You're Jeff Jarrett. You're a 12-time world heavyweight champion. That means something. You're the last outlaw. And Jeff, outlaws never die. So please remember this right now. Jeff, you and I are the very last of our kind.
Jeff Jarrett, 12-time world champion, is number 13 in his future.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World Championship champion.
Yo, this match about to go so quick.
Mariah May.
And speaking of champions, Mariah May to join us here at the desk for the first
And here's Mariah
ever
May.
Women's Casino Gauntlet match here in All Elite Wrestling. The winner of this match, Taz, will earn a shot at Mariah May in the AEW.
The very small black dress.
When AEW makes our debut in Brisbane, Australia next month.
Yes, absolutely. Massive opportunity, as you just mentioned, the world champ walking out here.
That.
She's heading our way here.
This is a Casino Gauntlet match for a women's world title shot at Grand Slam, Australia. Introducing the first participant, Chris
My Lord.
Statlander.
Chris Statlander, who won the right to enter this match first last week by virtue of winning that three-way match. And Tony, we discussed how important it is to enter at number 1 because
Hater.
it's a match that will end with the first pinfall or submission.
And the second participant, Jamie Hayter.
You can get all the women in this match because only one person got to do a job.
Gets the number 2 call. And once again, it can end any time.
So you're going to see more women that interact with each other, I think, in this match that never interact with each other. Because there only has to be one job.
Women's World Champion, welcome to the broadcast desk.
Thanks so much for having me, and welcome back, Taz.
Oh, thank you very much,
Yeah,
Mariah.
now that you've got that new knee, you want to roll around later? Or?
No, I'm happily married, but thank you.
I meant in the ring.
No, I'm retired. But anyway, nice lockup here by these two ladies here.
You know, Jamie Hayter is the best woman to come out of Britain, not named Mariah May. Wouldn't you agree, Shivani?
I don't know whether I agree about that or not. I got to think about that. Thank you.
Well, right now, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander. Unfortunately for them, a slow start here to this Casino Gauntlet match. The clock, as we mentioned, working against them because the next competitor could be coming up at any second. The shoulder tackle, neither woman willing to give ground in the center of the ring.
It's a great opportunity here. Whoever can capture the victory in this Women's Casino Gauntlet for sure. Huge opportunity.
I like the rules that it could end right now with a lot of ladies waiting in the back, not even able to make it to the ring.
But you know who's not waiting in the back? Anna Jay, because she disqualified herself from ever challenging me for the World Championship.
That's right, Anna Jay, who put that up, wagered that shot at you, Mariah May, for as long as you were champion.
Which is forever, the way it seems. And honestly, if I could just wrestle someone tonight and not have to fly to Australia, that would be pretty good.
So you're saying you don't want to take part in Grand Slam Australia?
No, I don't want to fly for 24 hours for these fans. Are you kidding me? It's bad enough I had to move to America for this.
Wow.
Well, right now, Jamie Hayter looking to...
Nice counter right there by Stat.
Use her power on Statlander, and there you see the clock ticking down.
Who's next? Who's next? Who's coming out?
The third
Let's see who we got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nope. Who is this?
Oh, Megan Bain. Nice.
Megan Bain.
Didn't expect this. Megan Bain, we've seen her
Oh, wow.
compete here in AEW.
And she in there with Hayter and Statlander.
Competing in Stardom in Japan, where she has made quite the name for herself. And Mariah May.
Cry, Joshi nerds, cry.
Is she even eligible to be in this match? I mean, she doesn't even have a graphic. Go on Tony Khan's Twitter. Where's her graphic? Show me her graphic.
Not sure. I don't think her graphic's going to matter much right there. Now, Megan Bain looks like she's all business, and we're going to see her and Statlander about to collide, I think.
Yeah, confidence and poise all over Megan Bain's face as she very casually enters the ring and gets in there to mix it up with one of the strongest pound-for-pound athletes in AEW.
Boy, I tell you, Megan Bain looks tremendous, and this is her first time on AEW Dynamite ever.
What does she eat for breakfast, babies?
Well, I remember, like you said, Excalibur, Megan Bain, I remember on AEW Dark, man, several years ago, she had a few appearances, I believe. I do remember her. Nice reversal by Statlander.
Yeah, but since then, she has been tearing it up in Japan and now making a surprise appearance as part of this Casino Gauntlet match. And Bain leaves her feet and drops Statlander.
Good impact on that flying clothesline. That worked perfectly.
Yeah, Bane looking very confident here tonight, and you can hear the exasperated breaths of our AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May.
You know, I was in Stardom, and then she came to Stardom, and I left swiftly.
Oh, Bane, look at that! Outpowered Statlander, not easy to do, but Jamie Hayter there to break it up.
Well, Jamie Hayter not trying to help either, lady. It's first pinfall or submission, so Jamie Hayter did not want the match to end.
Yeah, Hayter keeping her hopes alive at challenging Mariah May at Grand Slam Australia for the AEW Women's World Championship. But look at that, Bane just absorbing those shots.
There may be a new force here in the women's division of AEW, Excalibur.
A boot to the midsection, and now Bane.
Look
Vertical suplex, but unbeknownst to her, the clock ticking down as Jamie Hayter just reversing Bane.
Who are we going to get here? Who's next?
I don't know, man.
Julia Hart's coming out here, and one of these things is not like the others.
Former TBS champion.
TBS champion and a very torrid history with Jamie Hayter as of late. And look at this beckoning Hayter on.
Yeah, I think Julia's trying to bait her out there, and it worked. Well, maybe be careful.
Look at Hayter.
Take each other out.
Jamie Hayter. Julia Hart, suplex on the ramp, and the Casino Gauntlet match continues. Don't go anywhere.
What if there were a medicine that could heal almost anything, but they didn't want you to know about it?
Sorry, who's they? Marshall Kuso.
Justifiable force is authorized.
If I'm going down, you're going down.
Does this stuff even work? Is this just a trick?
Common side effects. Series premieres with back-to-back episodes. February 2nd at 11:30 on Adult Swim. Next day on Max.
Your life is pretty smart. But when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered with a tap, ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
I can't go back to jail! Wait, did you rob my bank?
Sharon is Karen, bro.
Let's make it like dice and roll.
I never flew a fugitive before. I have to get him to New York so he can testify.
I think we should turn around.
Tell me how to fly this thing, or we will die out here.
Pull it up! Pay attention. This is a good part.
Flight Risk. Rated R. January 24th.
Puppy pads can leave behind a smelly, unsanitary mess.
Oh.
But Poof Potty Pads use a pad technology invented for people to deliver a higher standard of wetness and odor control for pets. They have a mind-boggling capacity to hold wetness and eliminate odor, leaving it clean, stink-free, and dry underneath.
Wow.
Get Poof Potty Pads online or at these retail stores. If it's not a Poof Potty Pad, it stinks.
University of Maryland Global Campus allowed me to write my own story. They want you to succeed, and for me, it was a school of opportunity. I feel like I had a support system behind me within the school. They provided me the opportunity to get my degree, as well as to take the full-time job. UMGC put me on a path to be successful by giving me credit for my certifications and transferring my prior course credits. UMGC supported me and allowed me to achieve my goals.
Recipe for a fun night? Spam musubi. With a side of friends, sizzle, pork, and
You really think you can get me to like dark chocolate?
Without a doubt.
Won't it taste bitter?
Not this dark chocolate.
It's delicious. I told you it wasn't bitter.
From the Lindt Master Chocolatier, discover excellence. Expect delicious.
AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage live on TBS and streaming on Max. We are in the midst of the first ever women's Casino Gauntlet match to find out who will challenge Mariah May at Grand Slam Australia for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Willow time. Let's go.
Really, Willow?
Yeah.
Casino Gauntlet match, the high boot to Megan Bayne. As the ring starts to fill up, Taz, strategy gets tougher and tougher. You almost have to rely on luck.
Damn, Stole.
Bodies everywhere, fighting on the outside here to my
Hit
right,
in the
to your
face.
left. It's everywhere, so to your point, you got to be careful.
Statlander pulling up behind Megan Bayne.
And Excalibur is you got to be in the ring.
Well, definitely, yeah. A lot of the fighting's happening on the outside here, yeah.
Yeah, the strategy, I would think, is get yourself back in the ring.
We've heard a lot from Chris Statlander as of late about how she's trying to make amends with Willow Nightingale, but right now, look at Willow and Statlander working as a team to take Megan Bayne down with the suplex.
Look at them working as a team, but never getting to talk it out.
The ring has been so heated.
Oh, friends.
Or maybe
See
not.
how long that lasted.
They chopping off.
Are we really buying this Statlander thing?
God, whenever they do it for the belt one day,
Is it
Jesus.
about fake people, or is it about earning a shot at Grand Slam Australia?
Bounce.
Championship bounce.
It's about earning a shot and doing what it takes to win.
Willow tough as hell. She doing a Batista taunt. Oh, God. Here comes Tony Storm.
Well, the hottest quote-unquote rookie in AEW that also happens to be a three-time former AEW Women's World Champion who now just rolls up Willow, but Willow breaks free of the pinning predicament.
Julia Hart just finally got back into the ring after a battle on the outside with Jamie Hayter.
Now she's got to deal with a fresh Tony Storm. Does Hart.
We've seen how
Crowd chant for Tony pretty hard. Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter.
And look at Jamie Hayter back in. Down she goes.
Yes.
She's giving everyone snapmares.
Snapmare shoulder block, and it's working on all these ladies from Storm.
Fantastic. What a great rookie.
Oh!
Come on.
Tony Storm, the woman who just some months ago, Mariah, you betrayed.
Boy, did you ever.
No, I didn't.
After winning the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
No.
Oh, look at Bayne.
I think you're a little mistaken. I face timeless Tony Storm. The last time I checked is a dead body at Wembley Stadium with her butler.
No.
This new Tony Storm, this new rookie, I haven't actually met her yet.
We all know it's the same person.
DDT by Hart. But this Tony Storm, who, after losing the AEW Women's World Championship at Wembley Stadium, seems to have regressed back 3 years mentally.
I think she's a rookie having a fantastic debut month. I mean, to be in the ring with Willow and Julia and Jamie on your first month, she's something.
And remember, in this Casino Gauntlet match, it's the first pinfall or submission that will end this match. And the other entrance in this
So
match.
Willow and Megan Bayne pairing off. Statlander doing flips. Let's go, Stat. Statlander does a gigantic flip off the stage. Spot of the match so far for me. Tony Storm hits her with a hip attack. Julia Hart
Look what we got.
gives her the kickoff here. Now Julia Hart and Jamie Hayter are facing off.
Someone else is coming out here in 5 seconds.
Oh, fist to five.
Nah, man, she can't throw no fists. Harley Cameron, feel the wrath. Let's go.
Harley Cameron, the woman you defeated this
She's our geek.
Saturday at Collision.
Yes.
Now potentially with a rematch on home turf in Australia.
You know what? It would be fantastic to wrestle Harley Cameron there. We could leave her in Australia. What about that?
Well, Harley, the high kick, takes down Tony Storm, the cover, but Jamie Hayter right there, or excuse me, took down Julia Hart as released German suplex.
You want to feel the wrath, Mr. Shivani?
Feel the wrath?
Mm-hmm. Harley Cameron, you want to feel the wrath? I felt the wrath after watching.
Crowd chant, feel the wrath.
Oh, stop it.
Jamie Hayter looking for Haterade. Julia Hart trying to fight it. No. Transitions into the hate breaker.
Yeah, Julia was blocking it, but then
Oh, wait, Harley Cameron heads up move too.
Give Harley some credit. She's come in trying to win this thing.
Fiery, very fiery is Harley Cameron.
Feel the wrath of Harley. Here she goes.
Now Hayter, another
God.
hate breaker snapping Harley in half.
Wow. Her back, her spine. Man, that hit hard on Hayter's
And
leg.
now, the Haterade. Nope. Harley ducks it. Oh, the mist into the eye.
Oh, no, not the mist.
Harley blinded.
Oh, no, don't do
She
this.
was the target, but nonetheless, Julia Hart
Don't do this.
with the opportunity here.
Julia Hart had a good game plan there, but now you got to deal with Storm.
Oh, the inside cradle, the hook, too.
It's Tony Storm. It's Tony Storm.
I swear, this whole thing has just been telegraphed. The entire thing, bro. It's so telegraphed.
For the AEW World Championship is next.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful. Hi, this is Patayo. And this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment. Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
I worried that he was falling behind in growth. So we tried Pediasure. It's clinically proven to help kids grow with 27 vitamins and minerals and protein. Now he's thriving and smiling. Pediasure was a win for all of us.
I was paying for my.
I'll say this: Megan Bain's gear is incredible.
And I'd still
that
be
she
paying
popped
for
up
it
with.
if it wasn't for Rocket Money, an app that shows you all your subscriptions in one place, and you can cancel the ones you don't want with just a few taps. Take control of your finances with Rocket Money today.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number smart bed? I need it a little cool.
Yeah, I thought that was, the entire thing with Toni Storm, Mariah May has been telegraphed for months. Ever since she disappeared, I knew the belt was on ice the entire time. I think this is why that belt has largely felt very boring and in the shadow of the Mercedes things. Because it's almost because it's not really about Mariah May. She's just kind of carrying the belt until, she has this next match with Toni. And she'll probably drop it to her there back in her home country since, Mariah won it in hers. So, eventually this women's belt will be freed up to do other things. We can get Statlander or Willow in there or Mercedes or something. But, this thing has been going on for 18 months or some shit. So they love their long-term things here. Let me see.
Game he loved.
What do you guys think about that? How they set that up?
Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Celtics, Warriors. Monday at 1:30 on TNT.
Yeah, they did feel rushed. I think the thing about that gauntlet match is they can make it go as long as they want. They can be fast, they can be slow, and we can really end at any time. And I think they took advantage of that. But somebody got cut. I'm pretty sure the Hook entrance got cut because MJF went long as fuck. I wouldn't be shocked if the ladies got some minutes taken away because Mox not getting no minutes took off him. So, yeah, I hope Hobbs delivers in this match. Here we go.
For the All Elite Wrestling World Championship. Introducing the challenger from East Palo Alto, California, weighing 270 pounds. Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs, who 1 week ago outlasted 10 other men in the Casino Gauntlet match, just like we saw Toni Storm pull off to earn this shot at Jon Moxley here in Cincinnati. Hobbs finding himself behind enemy lines, so to speak, Taz.
Oh, absolutely. I'm really happy and proud of Powerhouse Hobbs for winning that deal last week. As you see, the Death Riders, looks like they're making their way through the cold Cincinnati night right here. Well, it's actually just Marina and Moxley, the world champion. And we
Guy coming out with a Cincinnati hoodie trying to get cheered.
Is the AEW World Championship. But that is the world champion, Jon Moxley. But I was saying, I'm very happy and proud of Powerhouse Hobbs for being in this position right now.
More on that in a second, Taz. Let's go back to the ring of Justin Roberts.
His opponent, being accompanied by Marina Shafir, weighing 231 pounds. He is the reigning and defending All Elite
He threw something.
World Champion.
He trying to fire himself up. Because you know people been taking a giant shit on everything he's been doing.
An atypical reception for Moxley, at least as of late. Since he became AEW.
Nah, Hobbs look like a god right there waiting for him, standing up.
I think it's important we clarify. Right, we keep saying we presume that Marina Shafir holds the AEW World Championship title belt in that briefcase. It's because we have not seen it. No one has seen it since Moxley defeated Bryan Danielson to win the title last October.
Correct. Yeah, like you said, assume that's all we can do regarding where the championship belt is.
Moxley, he's essentially been holding that title hostage in his own.
Yes, he's been holding his show hostage, holding his promotion hostage, holding us hostage, all that shit. Give him the spine buster, Hobbs. Fuck this, man.
I guess it's because he's AEW World Champion.
I'm not sure right here. Maybe Mox is trying to get Hobbs.
And here comes Pac.
Pac's out here, yeah.
The bastard Pac, part of the Death Riders, coming in through the crowd.
And that, I did, yeah.
Other side of the ring, Claudio Castagnoli.
How did you walk in from outdoors so wet like this, Pac?
The bell rings as John Moxley, the blindside shot on Powerhouse Hobbs. And remember, the last time these two men faced off last April, Tony, it was Hobbs suffering that catastrophic knee injury, a ruptured patellar.
Man, fuck that.
Places.
Why they got this man getting beat down? Explode out the corner. Thank you. Oh my God, no. There we go.
But the fact that the Death Riders are around even amplifies that tenfold.
But Taz, you talked about your history with Powerhouse Hobbs as a member of Team Taz.
There's some good punches there.
He is somebody that was highly recruited, not only by yourself, but Don Callis for his limitless potential. And now here tonight, challenging for the AEW Championship, World Championship for the very first time. Is tonight the night that Hobbs maximizes that potential?
It'd be something else, man, if Hobbs could conquer
Hobbs laying him in
his hometown right here in Cincy. That'd be impressive. If anybody can do it, it's Powerhouse Hobbs. And I just want to say I'm real proud of Hobbs. I'm proud of Brian Cage. I'm proud of Hook. 3 members, former members of Team Taz. You know, being
proud of Ricky too.
Maximum Carnage show. I'm happy about that.
That man ain't taking no damage on this shit.
Strike exchange as Hobbs. Wow, look at that. Hobbs taking Moxley off his feet.
Hobbs said them strikes is weak, bro.
Back to Atlanta. That's on Wednesday, February 5th, and that'll be pre-sales begin tomorrow. Use code AEW TV to join us.
I can fail on shot right there. Sorry, X-Cop. Yeah.
The general public this Friday for our return to Atlanta as Hobbs and Moxley fighting over by the timekeeper's table to our left.
Yeah, I'm not sure if one of you guys hit it because we've been doing a lot of chatting here during the beginnings of this match. But as we know, like, Mox is the guy who, correct me if I'm wrong, who brought Hobbs into AEW technically.
That's right. It was Powerhouse Hobbs. He was a young competitor. We've seen a lot of him, again, on AEW Dark, Taz. It was almost like a proving ground for the future stars, but it was John Moxley that recognized the potential and brought Hobbs in for backup when when Moxley was the AEW World Champion. As Moxley
caught that man. Oh, no. He hit him with the tope. I thought Hobbs caught him.
That was great speed and explosivity by the AEW World Champion, John Moxley, who, by the way, is in tremendous condition. Seems like he cut a few LBSs, man. He looks great. He's ripped.
Yeah, he is ripped, and not many times you see Moxley dive out of the ring like that, but you know what? He's home. He's in Cincinnati. He's fired up even more.
Yeah, but now you're dealing with a guy, you know, like Hobbs, who's loaded with power, super tough. And he loves being out there in the crowd fighting, too.
Powerhouse Hobbs is a man, I mean, he said it himself. He's been shot, he's been stabbed. He's a man that has a bullet, or
it's in his arm,
shrapnel, still in his body.
That's true. It's a true story. Yeah.
Hobbs has lived a tough life to just get to this point. And to have that injury, that catastrophic knee injury last year while facing John Moxley for the first time ever, You know that can't sit well with Hobbs.
No, but Hobbs, he's a fighter, he's a battler, he's always been. Now the hometown man, the world heavyweight champion, pounded on the head right there of Hobbs.
Moxley believing he's got this match well in hand, but underestimate Powerhouse Hobbs at your own peril, John Moxley.
Once again, fans, don't forget, we're going to stay with this one as long as it takes. We could have a new
And Hobbs got him over the shoulder like a small child, runs it in.
Amazing, isn't he? It's Hobbs driving Moxley into the corner now. Look how quickly Hobbs has turned this match in his favor.
Yeah, that's what Hobbs needs to do, Taz, right? Use the strength, use the power.
Yeah, absolutely. But right now he's getting vicious.
God,
trying to bite that ear off. I love it.
And
it's out of the page of Mox.
Exactly. I think he's trying to bite the earring out of Moxley's ear. Look at the viciousness of Powerhouse Hobbs.
That's exactly what he's doing.
And Moxley seems surprised, seems stunned as he's driven to the floor, and fans don't go there because the AEW World Championship match continues.
You don't think that I see what's going on around here? There's a shift happening. And we're all a part
T. Beasley saying Hobbs wearing the same colors as the Hurt Syndicate. Indeed. I think the Australia show is going to be replacing Collision, somebody said. Like it's set like at the same time or something. So it'll be like daytime there or something like that. My man Sam Brown will be there.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy. With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
So they're still fighting on the outside of the ring. They're taking this real easy and slow, seemingly. I kind of want to see them get back in the ring and work. Hobbs is literally biting the man right now.
Medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling
Mox
in your neck,
is
severe
slinked
stomach
away
pain,
from
or
him.
any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk. Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
That grimy film on your teeth.
Dr. G?
It's actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Crespo Health's antibacterial
And they're back in the ring.
They stop cavities before they start.
Crest.
Hobbs is rocking him with right hands.
Marcus some new cleats.
I bet you could buy the whole team new cleats with all that money you saved.
Nancy Dawson is passive progressive.
You know, Nancy, that's actually really...
Nancy doesn't have progressive, so she takes it out on those who do.
You should get Luca private coaching with that. Maybe he'll score a goal. I figured you'd want the whole roll since you've saved hundreds with Progressive.
How many tickets?
2, please.
Don't be passive progressive.
2 for Becky.
Drivers who switch could save hundreds.
The harder you push, the better we get. Introducing Copper Fit Ice, the world's first compression sleeve with the cooling sensation of menthol. The more you move, the more you'll feel the support. Our most advanced compression sleeve yet, a more durable heavyweight weave with seamless 4-way stretch for continuous compression and faster recovery of sore muscles and joints. Copper Fit Ice. Get the full line of
Mox is
Copper
like
Fit Ice
firing up.
compression at
He's
these
getting kicked
fine
in the
stores.
face. And he's firing up like he's a babyface.
Is on the line. Dynamite Maximum Carnage, our main event powerhouse Hobbs, and a bloody John Moxley battling.
John Moxley is finally bleeding again. Is he bleeding from the ear?
And again, just to touch on that blood, a lot of blood out of the champion's ear, left side.
Oh, shit.
You know,
That man caught the ear blood.
Yeah, exactly. So he's getting bit by Hobbs.
Unusual place to be bleeding from in a professional wrestling match. Powerhouse Hobbs biting the earring out of the ear of Jon Moxley.
Look at that ear, dude. I mean, taking a page right out of Mox's book with that viciousness.
Jon Moxley, the man who has held the AEW World Championship hostage since defeating Bryan Danielson this past October. Now perhaps in the
all them strikes is weak. Fuck him up, Hobbs. Whoop him. Whoop him. Rock him.
95 days as our champion.
Hobbs sent to the floor. Marina Shafir behind.
Oh man, Marina Shafir kicking him with them Doc Martens on.
Into the side of the head.
Yeah, Marina's been
Them big ass boots.
doing out here on the outside, trying to find an opportunity to do something to Hobbs, and that was it.
Moxley and Hobbs. Every time we see Moxley come near our desk, the hairs on the back of my neck, Tony,
I know,
stand straight up.
He's doing the gun salute to Hobbs. A man has said he's been shot before.
That's exactly what he wants. Oh, look at the power here.
Yeah, the power of Hobbs, the broad back of Hobbs preventing Moxley from cinching in the grip, and the shoulder block once again.
Big shoulder
sends the
block.
Champion to the mat.
Yeah, tough to do that to a guy the size Shivani of Mox, but what power by Hobbs.
I know, but again, the champion tried to pop back up, but he could not.
Taz, it's that football background, that first step explosion that Powerhouse Hobbs possesses.
Sure thing, and he's coming right now.
Man, he clotheslined the shit out that man.
Moxley up to his feet, but Moxley might be out on his feet. He gets up, perhaps just out of instinct alone, as Hobbs once again into the corner. And remember, it was very similar circumstances. Hobbs with Moxley in the corner. Hobbs hitting his knee on that middle turnbuckle, which exploded that patellar tendon.
Then he went down to the floor, could not get back up. Remember it well, it was in Jacksonville, Florida.
As Moxley, boot to the midsection, the double underhook, went to kick the leg, but Hobbs reverses.
Hobbs got him up like Scott Hall.
Oh, man, the champ's in trouble.
Dangerous.
World's strongest slam.
Hobbs, 1, 2, no.
She said a word.
Stay on him here, Powerhouse. Stay on him.
Heyman and CD, if you're a fan of Christopher Daniels, you're probably going to want to pay attention to this.
Christopher Daniel, deeply personal match, plus Kazuchika Okada, Tomohiro Ishii for the Continental Championship.
Oh my God, spinning suplex or spinning power slam. Got the cross arm breaker on there.
What a counter by Moxley. Unbelievable.
Hobbs trying to bring those arms together. But again, easier said than done, Taz, especially slickened with the blood of Moxley.
Absolutely. That bicep is being torn up right now.
Yo, Hobbs boots dirty as hell, bro. He gotta spin some bread. Them should still say willpower too. Nah, bro. We got to update.
His position, but Hobbs was able to clasp his fingers together and now diving towards the ropes, finding the relief of the rope break from the official Paul Turner.
It's a good way to counter out, stacking up Mox and then getting to the rope. Oh. Referee stopping because the man was in the ropes.
They're gonna fight for every chance for this. That's weird. Oh, here comes Wheeler Yuta. Oh, love to see it.
That snake Wheeler Yuta. Paul Turner, his attention diverted by Jon Moxley.
That's the best thing
I'm
we
so
can say about
tired
Wheeler
of Death
Yuta.
Riders, bro.
As Moxley now, perhaps the path clear. No power. Hobbs, a spine buster.
Tough spine buster right there by the challenger. Can he do it? Can Hobbs make history right here?
Jon Moxley with only 4
Give him the rack.
singles losses in his AEW career. Perhaps on the verge of his 15th.
Once that back
that
rear naked choke.
The choke is cinched in. Hobbs makes it to the ropes. But
Oh my God.
the briefcase, the referee didn't see it. Moxley, the roll-up, not like, kicks out.
Kicks out.
Kicks out. Strong legs.
That man has thwarted it twice.
Strong instincts by Hobbs.
Gives him the Death Rider.
Paradigm shift. He's got him. He's got him.
They giving him all the kickouts. Switch the belt. Switch the belt.
Bulldog choke this time.
Damn it.
Sitting through with that bulldog choke too.
And I think he's faded.
Got choked out. Yeah.
My God.
Champion, Jon Moxley.
Taz, walk us through the mechanics of what we just witnessed. Hobbs took 2 consecutive blows to the head. The briefcase. The death.
Wait a minute. Excalibur, look at this. Oh, my God. This is bad for Hobbs.
The Death Riders just swarming Powerhouse Hobbs.
I mean, Hobbs put the champion through hell in his hometown.
So tired of this group, man. And now they're going to bring Cope out.
Jon Moxley is now the Death Riders.
We see what they've done to Orange Cassidy, what they've done to Bryan Danielson. I'm afraid to even think of what they plan to do.
Look at that to the knee.
Oh, they're going
that
to the knee.
was the surgically repaired right knee of Powerhouse Hobbs. Moxley knows that better than anybody. It was the match with Moxley that Hobbs ruptured that knee.
Yeah, and you see that the brace is being ripped off by Claudio, that big knee brace, to expose that injured knee, the surgically repaired knee, I should say.
And you heard the reaction throughout this match, this Cincinnati crowd in support of Jon Moxley, but even they can't condone what he's doing here tonight to Powerhouse Hobbs.
They're trying to end his career is what they're trying to do right now. And
Oh, I hate it, man. I hate it.
You're right, and that steel chair is wrapped across that surgically repaired knee. Oh, my God, no!
Oh, no!
Whoa. Death Riders cleared in the field right now.
Yeah, the damage done to Powerhouse Hobbs as the Rated R Superstar Cope, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR. And Powerhouse Hobbs needs serious medical attention after this assault by the Death Riders. And fans, we will see you this Saturday night on Collision.
There's a shift happening.
Well then, that was the show. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, it took them guys a long time to come out there. I thought Hobbs did decent. I like the kickouts that they did, but all the interference ruined it for me. I did not like the Jeff Jarrett match. Kenny's match was cool, but I expected more. Hook and Christian stunk with that DQ finish. And then the women's match was okay. Swerve and Ricochet's segment was cool. Sets up their match in 3 weeks. I'll have to digest the show some more and then, kind of break down my thoughts, on the podcast next week on it'll be Martin Luther King Day when we do it. So appreciate you guys showing up, and we will be back next week, and that will hopefully be after I have my orange belt and all that. Yeah, I'll holla at y'all. Peace.